Well, Facebook has said this week at their developer conference F8 that they have clear plans to read your mind. And I'm not talking figuratively. Now, this is one of those tech stories that is both awesome and terrifying. During Facebook's F8 developer conference keynote this week, the company revealed plans for a, quote, brain-computer interface, which will be able to, at least at some level, read your thoughts. The technology is being developed at Facebook's Building 8 division, dedicated to highly advanced tech projects, beyond the likes of augmented reality projects the company is already working on. According to the Wall Street Journal, this silent speech interface will, quote, help people type 100 words a minute from their minds, about 5 times faster than we currently type on our smartphones. Now, this would not only stand to benefit those of us who just want to type our emails faster, but those who have some sort of physical handicap and are unable to do so at all. Apparently, this function would also work when you're not even looking at your device. I want to see how that would work. But what's exciting is this really opens up the possibility of, yes, I'm always talking about it, but wearables. Imagine some sort of hidden earpiece or glasses or some sort of thing where you can control with voice dictation much easier than you currently can now. That would be pretty cool. Did I do this whole segment with my Bluetooth headphones on? Talk about wearables. I mean, I'm not gonna redo that all again. All right, so let's get back to our bread and butter and talk about the leaks and rumors surrounding the Moto Z2 Play. Another leak may have just shown what the cheapest version of the rumored Motorola Moto Z2 family looks like. The unconfirmed render of the Moto Z2 Play has made its way onto the internet, and it looks very much like its predecessor, the Moto Z Play. Previous leaks have revealed the 2 other members of the family, the Moto Z2 and the Moto Z2 Force. The render was posted by Techno Buffalo via an unnamed reportedly trusted source. It shows that the home button on the Moto Z2 Play has gotten a slight makeover. Perhaps it's a bit more like the Motorola's budget-friendly phones like the Moto G5 and the Moto G5 Plus. The render also shows the magnetic locks on the back, which are made to hold the Moto Mods accessory that Motorola introduced for the Moto Z family in 2016. The article did not reveal any hardware specs for the Moto Z2 Play. However, the original Moto Z Play has a 5.5-inch Full HD display, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 processor, 3 GB of RAM, and 32 GB of onboard storage, along with a microSD card slot that allows you to add up to 2 terabytes of additional storage. The phone also has a 16 megapixel rear camera and a 5 megapixel front-facing shooter. The most notable feature of the Moto Z Play is the large 3510 mAh battery. It allows the phone to have up to 2 days of battery life with a single charge. Wow. Since the design of the Moto Z2 Play is almost identical to the original phone, we would expect to have a big battery as well. Techno Buffalo speculates that the date that shows up on the Moto Z2 Play render, June 8th, is when the phone might actually be officially revealed. Now let's talk about what may be HTC's new flagship. HTC's next flagship phone could have a similar branding scheme. A new report claims that the phone, which in the past has been referred to as the HTC U or the HTC Ocean, will in fact have the official name of HTC U11. You see, this report comes from VentureBeat and the noted gadget leaker Evan Blass, aka EVLeaks. Now, Blass says that the HTC U11 name is supposed to let consumers know that this phone is a true successor to the HTC 10, with the U showing that it is also part of the same family of phones that the company launched earlier this year with the HTC U Ultra. Now, by that same logic, may I also suggest that the full name of the device be the HTC U11 DSK MFCC for HTC Ultra 11 after 10, and then designed in South Korea, made in Foxconn, China, so that everyone understands the essence of this device. Now, HTC has confirmed it will announce a new phone in the U series on May 16th. Previous rumors claim that the phone will have a 5.5-inch QHD display, a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor, 4 GB of RAM, with the Chinese version getting 6 GB of RAM, a 12 megapixel rear camera, and a 16 megapixel front-facing shooter. The most interesting rumor about the phone is that it's supposed to have a frame with embedded sensors that use touch instead of the on-screen to perform a number of device actions, which HTC is reportedly calling Edge Sense. Hey, you geeks out there who are also dreamers and visionaries who want to put your stuff out to the world, consider our beloved sponsor, Squarespace. Why? Well, I have used them several times before. No joke. Show School, How to Become TV, some of you knew me from there. No Regret TV, The Tao of Dad, all ran on Squarespace. Why? Well, besides looking great, I can tweak it until my heart's content. I can make that website look how I want it to look with no coding necessary. That's fantastic. It's also an all-in-one service, so no plugins, no upgrades, no updates, none of that. It does it all for you. It's an all-in-one source, no hosting somewhere and a theme from somewhere else. It's all in one package. They also have 24/7 customer support, and they care. I actually had an issue once, and I emailed them with it, and the CEO, Anthony himself, contacted me to address it. It's fantastic. You can start your free trial today at squarespace.com/Android Authority and enter offer code Android to get 10% off your first purchase. Thanks for watching Android Army. My name is Jayce. Please let me know on Twitter right here what you want to talk about for Android Weekly on Sunday or Monday, depending on when it comes out. I want to know what you want to cover. Let me know.